21 drivers and 21 teams. Well, not 21 teams, but a few teams got their passports ready and were on the plane here to Monza. Welcome to Italy for the Monza Oval. 50 laps from the oval, 21 cars in the field. Let's go trackside. Race fans, if you're able to, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of your Italian national anthem. Race fans, please remain standing for the American national anthem. Race fans, it's time to meet where your favorite drivers are starting here from Monza. In row one, we have Abshar Khan and Cole Flick. Then it is Aaliyah Dean and Lily Horner. Then it's Bryce Pax and Rodrigo Patina Romo. In row four, it is Boston Matthews and Jake Spencer. In row five, it's Grant Irwin and Leo Hyob. In row six, it's Luke Dockery and Carter Stockton. In row seven, it's going to be Austin Horner and Allie Brossman. In row eight, we have Bryce Savant and Skylar Nanny. In row 9, we have Jerome Lomax and Riley Poindexter. And in row 10, it's Jonathan Stevenson and Kinsey Arnett, last week's winner. And starting in last, it's Matthew Johnson. Oval racing at its finest, and we're going to see some chaos. A track where we usually see wrecks in the middle of the field. We are green from Monza. We are ready to see some chaos in the middle of the field, and here it is, chaos striking early. And there it is. And the big one happens on lap 1, turn 1. Huge hits by everyone. Matthews is involved. Boston Matthews was the first one turned around. Riley Poindexter is in last. Battle for the lead. It's Lily Horner and Cole Flick. A bad start for Abshar Khan. He gets pushed out of the way to fourth. Battle for the lead though. It's going to be side by side, but leading her first lap on an oval. Lily Horner leads here in Monza. There's still a couple cars slow. Looks like that Boston Matthews is still on the apron. As we see a battle for second, here comes Aaliyah Dean. Aaliyah Dean there in second. She's there in that battle. Dean on the outside. Flick on the inside. 50 laps of side-by-side racing. Who could ask for such a perfect race? 50 laps, side-by-side racing at its finest. Aaliyah Dean was trying to take second away, but she gets loose. And here comes Abshar Khan. Thankfully, nobody is out of the race after that wreck. Looks like Matthews is still kind of slow, as Spence is now out of pit road. Horner, she's pulling away. Not he, but she, Lily Horner. How about this? Rookie Lily Horner. Having a fun day. Bryce Pax moves up into fourth, and he's on the move. He's looking for that third spot over Aaliyah Dean. Flick still in second, but it's side by side there, right behind Horner. Flick got second last week, trying to get one position better. Kind of three-wide racing here. Spencer on the inside, Stockton way on the inside, and he hits the curbing. Gets airborne. But back up front though, it is still Lily Horner who leads in Monza. Savants goes through the grass. Here we go. And the draft is high here in Monza. And that is why everything is so tight and so packed together. Lily Horner dominating early in this one. 50 laps of racing here in Monza, and she has already led all 4 laps here from Monza, and she's going down to the inside of Jerome Lomax, trying to put him another lap down. Jerome Lomax there under pressure from the leader of Lily Horner. Lily Horner's brother, Austin Horner, now coming out of pit road, way behind, so he's not going to be winning here in Monza, unless there is some major crashing going on. That 29, however, Matthews finally coming out of pit road. Cole Flick better be worried, because Lomax is now in front of him, as Horner will clear Lomax. Lomax riding the rear end of Lily Horner. And that's not going to be good for Cole Flick. Flick down to the inside. Lomax rides on the top, and here comes Cole Flick, looking for a pass on the 44. But remember, that is not for position. Here comes Full Flick. Down to the inside. 45 laps to go, coming to 44 to go here from Monza. It is Lily Horner dominating in this one. Pull her around. Pull her around, huge crash into 47 and 11. 11 and 47. Bettina Romo. And the 33 gets involved. Hits the 11. And here we go. They are still kind of stuck on the racetrack right here. But Bettina Romo finally getting going. Romo getting going, but Dockery is not getting going. There's more cars around him, and now here is Dockery. Finally gonna get going. Maybe he is slow in the grass. Bettina Romo, he's gonna pit. We have a battle for the lead, side by side. It took a while, but now it's finally side by side. And we have a new leader here in Monza. Leading the lap, it's Full Flick. Full Flick leads lap number 7. But it is still side by side for the lead. Flick looking to clear the looking to clear the 4. He will, but the 4 will go down low now. It's her turn to make a pass on the inside. Aaliyah Dean back in 3rd as well. Top 3 running 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. The top 4 now, separated by a few car lengths. Here comes the 4 to the inside. Horner is back up front, and here comes Aaliyah Dean. She won 2nd over Full Flick. Look at the 50 with a great run down to the inside. Now she's staying on the inside there. She's still there. But the 45 goes in front of her, slows her down, and here comes Flick down to the inside. He's looking for the lead again. Bryce Paxton's on the move. He will get around the 44. Just barely though. And Amsar Collin trying to get around them as well. Full Flick around the inside through turn 3 and 4. Leaders make contact. And they're both going to be pitting. But that kind of screws the 45. Man, huge problem for Full Flick. He, I think, was trying to pit. He missed pit road entrance. We have a new leader. It's Aaliyah Dean here in Monza. Lap 10 of 50. This race will go by quick. Reason why is because it is an oval. Now, keeping an eye on the 4. She is out of pit road with way enough time. She's not going to be passed any time. Horner keeps 8th. None of the leaders pit. And now it's going to be side by side for the lead. Lap car ahead, and that's Jonathan Stevenson with heavy damage. He's in the middle of the top 2. Now he goes high. Here comes the 50 way down low. Gonna be almost 3 wide. It is gonna be 3 wide, just a bit. But Bryce Pax is gonna have the lead here in Monza. Ton of lead changes here this afternoon. Pax leads it. Pawn coming down pit road. Stevenson riding the rear end of the 18. Here comes the 50. Almost getting airborne. Here comes Dean trying to get back around Stevenson. But right now, it is still gonna be Bryce Pax leading here in Monza. Oval racing at its finest. Fawn there on pit road. He is going, but here comes the 4 of Lily Horner. Is Horner gonna... Horner is coming. Horner gets around this 83. Look at the 83 in front of the 29 and 63. Lily Horner will indeed get around the 83. And here comes Aaliyah Dean. Lily Horner looking for that first career win, trying to join her brother, racing for a championship. Here we go, Stevenson down on the inside. Now he goes back up top. It's Aaliyah Dean battling for the lead. Stevenson slides, almost goes around again. Stevenson is not having a good day. Out of 4. Still side by side for the lead. Leading this lap. Still going to be Pax. Bryce Pax still leads it. Pax will lose the lead, but for how long? Here comes the 18 once again. How about this battle in third? Here is Cole Flick. Back up into the top 10. Back up into the top 3. Grant Irwin back in 4th. Here we go. And looks like that the 50 is pitting. Same as the 82. The 9 will not pit. And here is the 4. Look at the 18. He continues to lead. Look at Cole Flick right there in second in a battle between lap cars now. In the middle of it. He was literally in the middle of the lap car battle. Aaliyah Dean leaving pit road. But here comes Lily Horner. Horner will easily get around Aaliyah Dean, same as Abshar Khan. Lily Horner right now is in the best spot possible to get the victory. As a 45, Cole Flick back up front here from Monza. 4 laps on his fuel. Here we go. The 45 Cole Flick leads it on lap 16. He's up top, which is not good because Stevenson is right there. Flick wants to pit. He got heavy damage from the 10, and that will slow him up. Pax. Oh, Bryce Pax with an easy lead over the 4. Looks like that the 9 is also on pit road, which means the 18 will have the lead next time by. When they cross, when he gets back up front, when they get back up front, the 18 will have the lead. Unless the 45 gets a great pit stop, which he does, but he's still going to be behind the pack. Not a good exit to pit road for this 45 with Cole Fleck. He's going to be way behind. He's in 6th after everything cycles out. Austin Horner back on pit road after getting more and more heavy damage. It's not been a good day for Austin Horner, but his sister, on the other hand, it's been a fantastic day. And now she is trying to close the gap back on Bryce Pax. Pax in lap traffic in the 4 goes sideways. Almost going around. And the lead is growing for Bryce Pax. We still have over 40 laps, but we still have over 30 laps to go here in Monza. Not even 30 laps to go. And Lily Horner isn't even now in the spot to win. It's all Bryce Pax in the spot to get the victory. It's all because of fuel. Pax still there. Still leads in front of the number 4. Don't look now, though. Here comes Con and Stockton. Con and Stockton does indeed have enough fuel. As a 4, looks like that she had a huge mistake, as she is back in 3rd. Stockton loses 3rd/4th as Con moves up to 2nd. Here goes Matthew Johnson to the inside of Bryce Pax, the leader. The one thing that is going for Bryce Pax are the lap cars. 31 laps to go. Pax cannot make it on fuel, but Abshar Khan can. Same as Carter Stockton and Aaliyah Dean. Huge crash on the back straightaway. The 18 is going to be involved. Here comes the 83. Back straightaway, trouble. And somebody lost a tire. 21 cars out. 20 cars remaining in the race. Car out of the race, as now through turn 4 it's going to be Abshar Khan. 30 laps of racing left, and it's Austin Horner. Well, Austin Horner has not had the day that he's wanted. 30 laps to go here from Monza, and we are about to go to a commercial break, and we will be back shortly as the laps are winding down quick. We will ride along with Lily Horner. She has roof cam. as Horner is pitting. Look at her pit stop now. She passes her brother. Looks like that she flips him off just a bit. But the thing is, he's not in her car. He's not in his car. Guess he's out of the race. And here we go. It is still going to be Amshar Khan leading here from Monza. As a car that can for sure make it is at number 9. Jacob Spencer and Bryce Pax can for sure make it on fuel. Amshar Khan leads here in Monza. When they cross the line again, it will be about 21 laps of racing left. The car that can make it for now, it is going to be that 50. That's going to be interesting if she has to pit. Aaliyah Dean trying to win. Stevenson is on pit road. And he was actually like one of those front... Okay, he was one of those front runners. I don't know. And with all the chaos, Boston Matthews, the pole sitter, not the pole sitter, but she ran up front. She's back in 20th. And how about Toledo, Ohio? Not a good race, neither for the 11 either. But it is still Amshar Khan who leads on lap 30 of 50. Amshar Khan for turn 2. Down the back straightaway. Still behind 2 lap cars, and right behind him, Khan is Carter Stockton. Looks like that the top 2 will have to pit here pretty soon. And when Khan pits, we will see him. We will do a live coverage of his pit stop, as it will be interesting to see where he comes out. Looks like that Stockton is also pitting. Aaliyah Dean is gonna have the lead here in Monza, and because of that, here we go. About full flick as well. Old Flick in that position. Look at the 9. Jacob Spencer with one heck of a pit stop. He's going to be way in front of the 83 and 32. And the 18 will be as well. 20 laps to go. And are we finally going to see a Jacob Spencer victory if he doesn't make a mistake? And the thing that is going to be interesting, will the fuel hold up? For most of the leaders, maybe. It is going to be the 4 back in 8th. $19 to go. We know for a fact that the 45 will pit this time by. We know for a fact that the 50 will have to pit. The question is, can the 9 and 18 and maybe the 42 make it on fuel? We know that the 27 cannot make it on fuel. Folks, down to the inside is the 45. Uses the apron. He's pitting. It's going to be very interesting. With 18 laps to go, does the 9 and 18 and the 42 have enough fuel to make it to the end? If not, we might see That 4 finally gets to victory lane. 18 to go now for the 9. And the fuel is diminishing now for all these drivers. Cole Flick's still there on pit road. Looks like that he might get it going before the 4 gets around him. The 50 will still stay out. Here comes a 45, but here comes a 4. Lily Horner is going to be in front of the 45, same as the 83, and the 32, I think, as well. Now, folks, "17 laps to go. It is getting down to the nitty-gritty. Bryce Pax and Jacob Spencer. Jacob Spencer, with the battling he is doing right now, looks like that he will not be able to make it to the finish. 17 to go, and he has 17 laps left on his fuel. Now 16. He is going to be running out before the checkered flag. Same as the 42 of Matthew Johnson. And now, Bryce Pax is in the perfect spot unless he runs out of fuel as well. His fuel will be diminishing. Lap 35. 16 laps to go. 16 laps to go. But 18 laps left on his fuel. Can he hang on and do it? If the 4 cannot win, Abshar Khan will be there. It's going to be interesting. We know that the 9 cannot make it on fuel. 15 laps to go. And the fuel is getting down for the 18. He is 1 lap to the good. It is a fuel mileage finish here from Monza. 15 to go. Lily Horner could win. Or are we going to see the Abshar Khan get to victory lane? And we know a lot of people have said that the main reason why that the 14 has sucked is because it's a driver issue. They have blamed it so many times on Abshar Khan. And now, right now, if the cars in front of him all have to pit because of fuel, Abshar Khan is in the best position now to get to victory lane due to pit stops. It's going to be 14 laps to go. The 18 has to pit, which means right now the car that we know can make it on fuel is Lily Horner. But it's going to be interesting. Does Abshar Khan have enough time to get around the 4? And it's also going to be very interesting. Is the 50 going to be? Is the 50 going to get out of pit road before the 4 gets there? I think she is, but it's going to be tight. Here comes Aaliyah Dean. She's out on pit road now. But here comes Lily Horner. It's going to be tight. Horner will get around the 50. Going to be very interesting. Lily Horner gets around the 50, but now it is the 50 in front of the 83. And if anything happens to Lily Horner, it's all Aaliyah Dean, or might be Abshar Khan. Don't count out Khan just yet. The 9 will have to pit, and the 18 is on pace to pit as well. As the laps wind down, so are the field mileages. I didn't think it was going to turn into a field mileage race. Jacob Spencer on pit road. Matthew Johnson will have to pit. Lap 38 now. About 12 laps to go. And it is going to be interesting. Pax not pitting this time. Bryce Pax is going to have the lead. And the one thing that the 9 needs to be worried about, there is a 42, but the 9 has to be worried about the 4. The 9 isn't even getting going. Easy pass for Lily Horner. She's up to second. 16 laps left on her field. Guys, it's getting interesting. Aaliyah Dean might get the win, or will it be Lily Horner? Lily Horner in second, and now it looks like that she will be taking the lead. Let's see, is she going to have enough fuel to get to victory lane? It's going to be a battle for second, Dean and Khan. And if things go wrong for the 4, that's going to be the battle for the win. Lily Horner takes the lead away. The 9, the lap car, is going to slow up the 50 and 83. Only the 50 though. Vaughn now in primed position to get to victory lane. 11 to go, and Lily Horner might not make it. It's going to be very interesting to see if she's going to be able to hang on to her field. Nonetheless, it's been a career day for Lily Horner. Out of turn 3 and turn 4. This time by, the crowd is on their feet. They know it, we know it. 10 laps to go here from Monza. Ten laps to go from Monza. It's a good one. On there in second and driving away from the 50 as the 9 is still in front of Dean. Aaliyah Dean cannot get around that number 9 at all. And folks, Lily Horner fans, we have some bad news. She is 1 lap short, about to be 2 laps short of making it to victory lane. 9 laps to go, and folks, it might not be a driver issue, it might be a car issue, because Abshar Khan, in his first race in his new ride, is in prime position to get to victory lane here in Monza. Trying to become the second dark-skinned driver to get to victory lane this season. Lily Horner looks like that she is going to give up the lead this time by. She is going to. Horner to pit road. And because of that, Abshar Khan to the lead in Monza. 8 laps of racing left. 7/10 of a second lead. And the thing that the 83 has to be happy about is the 9 of Jacob Spencer. He is not going for the win, but he is going to try to force the 50 to make a mistake. The 83 is pulling away here in Monza. Out of pit road, looks like it's still going to be a fantastic finish for Lily Horner. A top 10 finish is going to happen for Lily Horner. And we know now, no more pit stops. The 50 gets sideways. She is going to be a second back with 7 laps to go. Seven laps to go here from Monza. Can he win it from the pole? Quick in practice, quick in qualifying, looking for the win, still having a 1 second lead over Aaliyah Dean. The 9 has some back end damage. Out of 4, it's going to be 6 laps of racing left here from Monza. The one thing that the one thing that the 83 does not want to see, what's happening right now? The 50 getting in front of the 9. She's going to clear Jacob Spencer, but Spencer is still putting up the pressure. Spencer, a lap car. I think he is teammates with Abshar Khan, and that sure is teammate helping teammate. When he crosses the line, it's going to be 5 laps to go. Quick race, and it's all Abshar Khan. 5 laps of racing left here in Monza. Aaliyah Dean, the gap to the lead from her is growing. As the 9 looks like that he's going to get back around the 50. And how about the 32 in the mix as well? Carter Stockton might get a top 5 finish. Might get a top 2 finish. Cole Flick in 4th. And how about Jonathan Stevenson? Not a good day for the 10, and he's still in position to get a top 5 finish. But now, the 50 and the 9 still running side by side. Still a large lead for the 83. The 50 pushes the 9 way down low. Aggressiveness trying to pay off for the 50. Aaliyah Dean will clear the 9 of Jake Spencer. 4 laps to go. Who's going to do it? Now it's going to be interesting. Does Aaliyah Dean have enough time to close the gap on the leader? She is trying to close it now. But right now, no, she does not have enough time. The 32 has enough time to get around the 9 and maybe take that second spot away. 3 laps to go here from Monza. And the gap to second was growing just a bit too. Abshar Khan We know for a fact, and I heard it all over his radio, his crew chief said something smart: just run qualifying and practice laps. That's all you need to do. Quick all weekend long. And it looks like that Abshar Khan is about to do something he has never done before in the Crazy Sports Good League. And that is going to be a victory. The 32 will get around the 9. The 9, though, going back underneath the 32. Stockton on the move, trying to get second from Aaliyah Dean in the last 2 laps. Because Aaliyah Dean knows that the race is all said but done unless the 83 makes a mistake. It's all said and done. Race pretty much over. Chaos in Monza. A hot day in Monza. And we are 1 lap away from throwing the checkered flag of the first race out of the United States. Out of turn number 4, we have a battle for second. Here comes Carter Stockton. White flag is in the air. Abshar Khan leads it. And the gap continues to grow for Khan. He can just run qualifying laps. Just qualifying pace for the last half lap. Stockton takes second away from Dean. No pressure for Khan. Abshar Khan is going to join the other 7 drivers in the playoffs, in the championship race. First race in his new ride. And he's going to get it done from the pole. Locked into the championship, Abshar Khan wins it in Monza. With a great race in Monza, Abshar Khan wins. And when he crosses the line, Stevenson will get a top 5. A quiet top 5 finish for Jonathan Stevenson. Lily Horner, top 10. It's going to be a Matthew Johnson, top 10. And a Jacob Spencer, top 10 as well. But it is all Abshar Khan in Monza. Spencer gets 10th. And he only ran 14 laps, but he only got to run 14 laps because he was multiple laps down. Austin Horner finishes rear end of the field. But that will do it. The first race out in the United States is an oval. Next week, more cars will be going to Germany for a short lap race, but it's going to be a long track. The biggest track that they will have to race at in the Crazy Sports Good League. They are crazy. Khan is into the championship race with that victory. He holds off Stockton and Dean. Thanks for watching, folks.